So this is what the game object header file looks like. So it derived from the drawable, the impedable, the alarmable, and the updatable and collidable, and also the align 16. So it has two commands. So it uses the command pattern. It also uses the registration state, so that prevents duplicates. And I have two private functions that connect to the scene and also disconnect from scene, and also the callbacks, which are private, and the scene entry and also the scene exit, which are user defined even though they're private. They can be still called by the user. And the public functions are the submit entry that submits the command, and also the submit exit, which submits the command for the exit. And then on the header file, on the CPP file, the registration state prevents duplicates. And when it's time to exit, it's very simple preventing the multiple entry registration for the submit exit. Instead of doing an assert on the registration state, we just do an if. So that will make sure that only one submit exit gets through and the other ones will be no up. And this is what the documentation looks like. So I have the methods under the game object. I have the scene entry and the scene exit, and all which are the callbacks, and I have the submit entry and submit exit function, which submits the commands. And I have a more detailed description of each of the functions as well as some snip codes of how to use the functions and also under what context. So for this, for example, on the submit entry, assuming we're using an object pool, it'll submit the entry when we get the object out of the pool, and then it'll just process the correct callback, and submit exit is just going to do the opposite. So when for example, for the enemy object, when the health drops below 0, it's just going to submit the exit, which will take the enemy object out of the scene. And this is pretty much what I have implemented for the projectile. So I have a bullet, and when it collides with the player, it's just going to submit the exit of that particular bullet. And in the bullet object pool, the bullet that submitted the exit, it'll just return, and then it will just be recycled. And for the object pool, I have two lists, one for the active bullets on the scene, and the other one for the recycle bullets. And I'm always using the iterator reference, so everything happens at a constant time, even though I'm using the list. And then when it's time to actually create a bullet, the bullet factory will call the bullet object pool and then get a bullet. And then the bullet will be initialized, and it also register. It will submit the entry to the scene to be registered. And so far so good. I don't have any memory leaks, whether I suddenly close the game while I'm shooting. So it just works fine.